Welcome to the Finjan Show. Thank you so much for taking time to be with us. I appreciate your time and appreciate your engagement, and thank you for the feedback. Holiday times for entrepreneurs and maybe many leaders can be a challenging and sometimes a great time to reflect. And the reason why I say it's challenging, because many times they're being pulled in multiple directions. And I'll give a few examples from some of the entrepreneurs and leaders that we work with. While many people think of holidays as time to relax or just enjoy the family or enjoy the time or enjoy themselves or enjoy the communities that they live in or enjoy the environment that they're in, many entrepreneurs or leaders specifically find themselves in an awkward place and sometimes a hard place. While sure, many entrepreneurs can take the time to relax, reflect, and be around the family or around their community or around themselves, many find themselves having to work or perform work in such times because they might be in the business or in the industry that provides service for those who are taking the time off. That makes it a little challenging because now they're actually having to show up to work and perform work during times when most people take the time to reflect or relax or choose to do something else. What I've also noticed in the work with some of the leaders and many of the entrepreneurs is that although they're taking time off from work at the workplace, their office, their space, their business, they're not really taking time to work off the business. Many times they're working on the business in that time. And what I mean by that, they're taking that time to reflect on what they did right, what they did wrong, what they could improve, looking around for new opportunities, and even exploring other things that they could do. Some of the entrepreneurs actually have taken that time to really work on some of the strategies and the bigger goals that they want to accomplish. And they take that time to really get caught up on the strategies that they might have never had a chance to work on during the week or during the year. And while that's important and it's relevant and it's necessary, I encourage you to find a way to carve at least a little bit of time during such holiday times or break times to really take the time to relax and give yourself a breather. Especially after such a year of busy, most entrepreneurs and leaders I've worked with, they've been exceptionally busy, maybe overdrive when time went wrong or when a crisis shows up. Their work is needed much more because they're the one who have to usually step up to make something happen for themselves and for the communities that they live in. Let's take a break and we'll be right back. Welcome back. So as you hopefully taken a chance to reflect and maybe relax and maybe enjoy the family or the community that you live in or enjoying the time for yourself, I hope that you continue the pathway of making things happen beyond the time that you take off or reflect. And I hope that you make new connections, whether it's internally or externally, to keep your mind focused on the problems that you're solving in the communities or the opportunities that you're providing to the communities. I've been fortunate to know that many of the entrepreneurs we work with, and while this new terminology not necessarily new, but been used more often than before, social entrepreneurship, our experience has been that most, actually, in my experience at least, all the entrepreneurs I've met are really socially cautious or do some work in their community that reflects that they're social entrepreneurs. Although some, of course, would like to make profit, many really didn't make profit for years before their business flourished. So as we take this time to reflect or enjoy or work, I encourage you to carve up the time to take some time off for yourself to just enjoy and reflect, not necessarily for work, but reflect back on the successful journey that you've taken. And the reason I say that, because many times we're forced to think of success only in the eyes of what the media wants you to be, whether that's a millionaire, billionaire, or whatever story that they're providing. But the reality is, each one of you is a success through the journey that you've taken to be here today, even with us. So I want to thank you for your journey. I want to thank you for your courage, and I want to thank you for your commitment to keep moving forward. Have a great day. Thank you.